Cards 2 Die Cast 4.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very special edition of the Cards 2 Die Cast 4 channel. I want to thank you all for watching, and in this video I have for you the 2016 Panini Prizm number 100 card, which is the Chase for the Cup card. Let's go ahead and zoom in on that beauty here, and I am going to showcase for you all every color from the base down to the checkered flag except for one color, which I am missing. I've waited and waited and waited because I wanted to showcase all the cards to you at once in every single color, but let me go ahead and showcase these cards to you. This is actually one of the more in-demand cards, I would say, because it does feature of course, the 16 drivers is it for the Chase? That's way too many drivers for a championship. But for those of you who don't know, or I'm sure a lot of you actually do know, Jeff Gordon has not been available as of this video in the Panini line in terms of autographs, base cards, or whatever. The only card that he has featured, and let's go ahead and zoom in on him if we can, you will notice him right there in his 3M uniform. This is the only card that features Jeff Gordon, and he's also featured right there in the points, and he's also featured right there as well. Now, I do have some theories that he probably was going to have some cards made by Panini. I know for some breakers, when they first started the Prizm line for their driver breaks, they actually had Jeff Gordon down because they said that his name was actually in the original checklist. But as we have come to know, no, he does not have anything involved with Panini as of this point beyond this card, which I'm sure this is like a NASCAR properties picture, which is why they were able to utilize this card. But anyway, enough with the yapping. Let's go ahead and go down to colors here. This, of course, is the base, standard base, not the Prizm version. Got a Gem Mint 10 color for that, or grade. And let's go ahead and zoom in on the back, and let's showcase here what it says in the back real quick. The 2015 NASCAR Chase for the Spring Cup didn't come without plenty of twists and turns. From Joey Logano winning 3 straight races to Jeff Gordon winning his final career race at Martinsville, there seemed to be the memories around every corner. In the end, Kyle Busch became the 5th different driver to win the championship in 5 years. Although, of course, this year in particular did expose the Chase, because although I'm sure a lot of Kyle Busch fans appreciate that he won the championship that year, the fact that he missed a quarter of the season and still became the champion is a little bit laughable in some people's eyes, including myself. So anyway, let's keep going down the line here. This is now the prismatic version, or the Prizm refractor version, however you want to look at it. Got the Gem Mint 10 as well. And this is also one of the newer cards. For those of you who are concerned about it, does have the new PSA Lighthouse, where it switches the lighter color depending on how it hits the light. But anyway, here's the prismatic version. It is also a non-numbered card, and it says pretty much the same thing right there. So let's keep moving on now. Here is the red, white, and blue. This is the color that you could only get from the fat packs. However, this card in particular, when we flip it around, is also not numbered. But from here on out, every card here is numbered. This got a Mint 9, but that is the red, white, and blue. Once again, this could be found only in the fat packs if you're wanting to pull it pack fresh. I'm sure you could go online on eBay or somewhere and actually get one for yourself directly, because it's not all that hard to get. Here is the green version, the green cracked ice, and this one got a Gem Mint 10. And when we flip the card around, this is going to be our first numbered version. And the green parallels, the green cracked ice, are numbered out of 149. This card in particular is 110 of 149. But this is the green cracked ice version, got the Gem Mint 10. The blue parallels here, this I think is Blue Rain or Blue Shower that they call it, I'm not sure. This one got the Mint 9 grade. And then when we flip it around, the number is a little bit higher. It's not down here, it's up here. This is 33 of 99. So the blue parallels are out of 99. Next color will be the red, and these are numbered out of 75. This one has the Gem Mint 10. I have seen this card go for, even now as of, what is it, April of 2018, still sometimes sell as much as $20 or $40 even, just for the red. So this is, like I said, this is actually, the Chase for the Cup card is one of the more in-demand cards out there. Gem Mint 10. And then let's see here, this one got 10 of 75. So 10 of 75 for a Gem Mint 10 on the red Chase for the Cup card. Now, if you remember my very first Prizm Racing break, I actually pulled this pack fresh. And I am surprised I got the Gem Mint 10, because if you remember at the end of my video, I actually gave Prizm Racing a thumbs down. At the time, I didn't think it was all that fancy, but as the cards coming in, for some reason I just all of a sudden got addicted, and I'm still to this day, I'm not sure why I became so addicted to Prizm. But nonetheless though, Gem Mint 10, and like I said, I'm surprised because I actually found this card because for about a couple weeks I stopped collecting cards, and this was actually shoved between my bed and the wall, and somehow this card was still able to come with the Gem Mint 10, so very happy for that. This is going to be numbered out of only 24. And it is number 18 of 24, which is actually significant because, as our next card will show, 18 is a very important number when it comes to these Chase for the Cup cards. Gem Mint 10 on the rainbow, and the next card is going to be the camo. The camo, which was the blaster box exclusive. You could only find these in the blaster boxes. This got the Mint 9. So very nice deal, refractor finish with the camo deal. And when we flip the card around, 18 is a significant number because that year Kyle Busch won the championship and his car number is 18. So that's what they based the camo card out of. And if you remember, the camo cards, a lot of the parallels are numbered out of the driver's current number, and for some of the retired drivers, it's usually the higher number when it comes to the camo line. However, when it comes to the autograph camos, for example, Dale Earnhardt Jr., his camo parallels are numbered out of 88, but his camo autographs, as you see here in the picture here, are numbered only to 8. So sometimes the number was the current number, and for some instances, especially the autographs, the autographs are numbered out of a lower retro number. 15, 18 camo for the Chase for the Cup card. Moving on down the line here we go to the 10 and under, and we have ourselves the gold version. I've actually pulled one of these on my own, and the other one was bought. I think this is the one that I pulled on my own here. I ended up getting both of these cards graded. Both came up with the Mint 9 grade, but nonetheless it still has that excellent gold finish that I know a lot of people enjoy. Got the Mint 9 grade, and this particular card is numbered 9 of 10. And then we have a Gem Mint 10. This card I actually bought from like Singapore or something like that. So this actually is an international card, but we have the white flag Gem Mint 10 copy of the Chase for the Cup card. And when we flip this card around, and I love that white flag finish. That white flag finish is fantastic. Gem Mint 10 is the grade. 4 of 5 is the card number itself. And so the next card would have been the black version, which is numbered only to 3. About a year and a half ago, that card was available on eBay, and I was about to buy it, and it was counting down the minutes. In fact, I know it sold for only $35. And the thing is, though, I was ready with it, had it locked up and ready as I was counting it down because I was going to snipe the damn thing. And then you ever know that clickbait stuff that they have, like, you know, Taylor Swift, look at her new boyfriend, and then they send you this web page where it's nothing but photos and ads and everything. I forgot what it was, but I clicked on one of those clickbait deals, and lo and behold, I farted past the black Prizm card. I wake up in the middle of the night sometimes, just in a cold shaking, and just pissed off still to this day that I missed out on the Black Prizm, because I've not seen the card since. I have asked everyone, all my connections, if you find this card, I need it. I'm probably the only one who has this big of a collection, and especially with this next card showing up, it's over. If you've been collecting the whole set here, it's over. You're not going to be able to get it, because I have the checkered flag, 1 of 1. So if you have the Black Prizm, come on, let's go ahead and make a deal so we could go ahead and complete the set here on the Cards to Diecast 4 channel. Near mint to mint 8, but the reason why is it's like that. Let's zoom in on this side here. You see how thin the checkered flag border is on this side. Flip it around and you see how big it is on that side. The centering is just screwed up here. I'm very pissed off about that, but there's not much I can do. It is the checkered flag, and it is the true 1 of 1 Chase for the Cup card. This was pulled by a guy who likes to, who actually, I don't know what he does, but he's actually able to generate some pretty good hits, and he was selling this on eBay, and I was able to win it. $207, I think, was how much I had to pay for this card. And as we see right there, that beautiful 1 of 1 insignia, and this card here is not leaving my collection. So if you have the Black Prizm card, let's talk and make a deal. I will offer you more than 35 bucks. So if you're the one who bought that $35 Black Prizm card, I'm willing to give you a little bit of a profit. Not too much though. I'm not going to go overboard. If you're wanting 300 bucks for it, hey, you go ahead and keep it. You know, it's not like I say that I'm waking up in a cold sweat. That's just for giggles. But I am looking for that card. Want to make a deal? Let's make a deal. But if it's a little bit too out of there in outer space, hey, you know, you go ahead and keep it. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy this video. Chase for the Cup showcase here on the Cards to Diecast 4 channel. Once again, if you have that Black Prizm autograph, or not autograph, but the Black Prizm variation, it's the black card out of 3. Let's make a deal to get this thing done. Nonetheless, though, Cards to Diecast 4 channel, cards2diecast4.com. Check me out on Facebook. And with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all later.